Peter Andre, for the first time in about 16 years, suddenly opens up and says, you know, to the world about how difficult it has been for him to be silent about Katie. I get where you're coming from about the modelling stuff, because obviously that is Katie's bread and butter, and that's what she was saying. She just wants to be there to sort of give all the advice. But I think there's so much that's gone on behind the scenes that Peter was then sort of talking about in his statement, and saying that, you know, the kids have always been living with him since like 2018 for their safety. And I think that's an important part of the story that we haven't been able to share, we haven't written about. So going forward, I don't know what happens now, because there's legal action coming from every angle.
Well, this is the thing. This week, Alex Reid entered the chat. So Peter had opened the floodgates, and now all of Katie's exes have decided to share their truth in this. So, Ellie, talk to us about what Alex did.
I mean, Alex Reid finally coming out of his box was a bit shocking, because he doesn't really do that much. And I remember seeing that. I was on the train and being like, oh my God, like, what is he doing now? And then watching that video, my toes were curling, because you think, why are you doing this? Like, this is just, he knew how damaging it was. And he knew exactly what he was doing by posting it. Yeah. And obviously, for people that haven't watched the video, it showed Katie sitting in what appeared to be a living room with Princess on the sort of edge of the sofa, and she was counting wads of cash, talking about how she was in the middle of her bankruptcy, and actually she was claiming in this video she was delaying the proceedings further. Now, I mean, it was bombshell. It did insane traffic in terms of numbers on our websites. All people were talking about on social media and TikTok. Now, her team came back with a very, very punchy and firm response to that. You know, they said that video had been shared with Katie's trustee in the bankruptcy, and actually it wasn't her money. The property she was talking about was something that had already been settled. Katie's side thought this was very much a setup, and it was just Alex sort of sticking a knife in the back. I personally agree. I do think it was Alex throwing a knife in the back. It's almost, I feel like the way Pete came out was really gracious. He wrote a really measured statement, which again, didn't say anything nasty about Katie. It just set the record straight of a couple of things he wanted to set right. That's a classy way of dealing with it. Alex Reid doing some sort of like Hollywood production video, the truth, that made me watch for ages, because I was like, get to the truth. Like, what is this? And like dramatic music. Like
highly anticipated statement, I think like, was the wording.
Just say it, Alex. And then see it and you think, well, that is pretty bombshell.
Yeah.
It didn't need the interlude. And I think
he wanted to be in it, though. He wanted his face to be in the video that we then put on the website.
He is the main character in this story.